Or $9 then. 7, 8. Yeah, it would be a good story.
Well, how's your day been then?
It's been lovely, sir. What is your name, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, you can call me Mr. Corleone there, apparently.
Sorry, one more time for my ears.
Mr. Corleone there, apparently. Antonio Corleone.
Coolio.
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans. Around those parts. When I was 16 years old, I got a job there as a dock worker, loading up cargo here and there. Well, later on down the line, I found that my mother, let me put this away. Sorry about that there, mister.
Burn you off the left.
Well, sorry about that.
Son, are you gonna tell me your life story right here in the streets, or are we gonna go inside the saloon so I can enjoy a drink while listening?
Well, let's go on inside then, apparently. Say there, mister.
Good evening, gentlemen. How you folks doing?
Howdy, how are you?
How you doing, Aunt?
Doing all right. Oh, you find yourselves, if you're thirsty, get yourself a drink on the side. I run the saloon occasionally.
No, I appreciate it. Hello?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Now, Mr. Antonio, what can I have? What would you like to drink tonight, son?
Well, I don't drink too much. I ain't really like the drinking type, I'll be honest with you.
Well, no worries then. Perhaps I could offer you some cigarettes then instead.
Well, I got my pipe here. I appreciate it. You know, back in New Orleans when I was 16 years old, I worked as a dock loader in New Orleans. Yeah, we would move packs and packs of cigarettes, I tell you that.
Now,
My father worked there as well as an old man. He ain't never do nothing. He owed a lot of money to the mafia, though. My mother was pretty ill at the time, and that's when I had to get the job down at the docks to start putting food on the table for my family. That's when I was about 16 years old.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah,
Antonio,
back
I can't help but
Orleans
notice
there.
that you're a bit more well-dressed than a dock worker these days. What do you do for your current career over here in the new state of Alexandria?
Well, God damn it, son, if you listen to the story, you'll figure it out.
Well, I'm sorry. It seems to be a bit drawn on, my friend. Pardon me. Continue. Pardon me for being
Well,
rude.
as I was saying, I'll restate. Back in New Orleans, I lived there, born there. Well, I was born into a nice family, but, well, as time and time go again, my father got in with the mafia and getting loan from loan there and loan from here. Well, he had a big debt, and my mother was sick at the time, so I needed to get a job to help put food on the table. That's when I was 16. I got a job down at the docks, working as a cargo loader. Later on, my father ended up getting shot in an alley one night by the mafia. Yeah, my mama told me all about that. That's when I done found out about all of it.
How unfortunate for you, sir.
Yeah, well, later on there, I knew I had to work a bit harder, so I got me some jobs around New Orleans and started making some money and saving over the next few years. Bought a place for my family to call home, my brother, sister, and mother. Well, I knew back then I did every goddamn thing I could in New Orleans, and it was about time for me to move on and branch out a bit. That's when I had a St. Denis, a job opportunity over there. Well, I went over there and started working for a man named Mr. Branchy. He's a good man. Well, about a month later then, time passed by, I got a letter in the mail from my sister saying something about Mama was getting sick again. So I bought my train ticket ahead of time and took the train on down to New Orleans. Upon my day of arrival back in New Orleans, my mama passed away of cancer.
That's unfortunate, son. The world
Well,
can be a
my
real
brother
cruel
and sister
place.
started crying every single day, and I was pretty upset as well. But, you know, I'm a man, and I had to move on from it. Yeah, they took care of the house back in New Orleans, and they understood I had to come back here to St. Denis to continue working for Mr. Branty. So, well, I went down here and hopped back on the train to St. Denis, and when I got there, I walked in the house, and nobody was there. Blood stains all over the walls and carpet, and everything was taken and busted into. All of our guns were gone. Everything we had just gone, and including all my friends as well. I still today don't know what happened down there, but they renovated the place now. I'm still looking for them, but I haven't been able to find them since. Well, that's my story. Ever since then, I've been moving along and doing my own thing and finding a job here and there who needs hiring and, well, helping out the people of the town.
That was very unfortunate. That it seems like you've had your time of malady and unfortunate circumstances there, son. I'm sorry
Well,
to hear
back
that.
in New Orleans, it was pretty hard.
Well, you found yourself in the state of New Alexandria now, where you can make your fortune's worth if you're lucky and you play your cards right, son.
Well, you're goddamn right. That's what I've been doing ever since. I tell you that right now.
Well, pardon me, if you're not going to buy any drinks, I'm going to head over to Saint Denis and enjoy some fine French horse.
Well, it was nice talking to you, mister. I'll see you around.
Likewise, Anthony, you enjoy yourself and hopefully you get your righteous revenge.
Thank you, Dan Panther. You have a good one.
A word to the wise to you folks. That man is very long-winded, so if you find yourself talking to him, try to find a way out of that quickly.
I've listened to his story about 4 times now.
Yeah.
When I was 16 years old, I got a job at docks loading boats.
Docks
That
Bank
shit.
Association Company of Winchester and
My dad is part of the mafia. I've
and he
heard
was
it all.
shot. Yep.
Well, what excuse did you use, friend?
Well, looks like you folks already heard the story a little bit wilder than myself then. Well, I learned the hard way, as we all did.
Indeed.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Father must have been
Going
fine,
on
huh?
there.
Thought you well.
How you doing, brother?
Well, doing great.
Like you're just out of here. A word to the wise. Before that man in there, he is quite the chatterbox.
Senor, but he's very good at what he does. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello there, gentlemen. How you folks doing? Seems like you had a bit of a tumble there.
Mr.
O'Connell.
O'Connell,
Leeway.
geez.
Pleasure to see you folks again. How you folks doing today? Nice and, nice. And by the way, what a good show the other day, by the way. Very good show. Very enjoyable to watch.
Gracias.
Howdy, how, Luca? Is this the geezer we met at barbershop?
Yes, sir. Really. And how you folks doing since your adventures last I seen?
Yeah,
Good, sir.
they've been interesting.
Very interesting. Hopefully very profitable as well.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
This man to your right. Are you a sheriff, sir, by the way?
You're both.
Or is he just looking the part?
He's just not a sheriff, no.
Oh, you
Oh.
talking to me? Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm
go
not
to
a deputy.
here.
No, I just like the hat, and apparently everybody wears it. It's a deputy, so you know.
Well, and I have more freedom to speak. I hope you folks have found yourself your fortune there. You guys, by the way, I run my own little business as well, and a similar adventure. Perhaps we could all be allies and friends together since, you know, the law out there is such a devious and law enforcement around.
Hey, you were the guy that I seen over near Blackwater, right?
Yes, sirree. I left you guys for your business so you can enjoy your profits there.
You
Brilliant.
got a gun on you?
I do have a gun on me, sir.
All right, come on, stand by. Come on. All right, let's go this way. I think there might be the clone style.
I don't know if you want to come, senor. It's going to get a little messy. I don't know if you want this for your business,
Can someone
senor.
tell 'em
But
Well,
what's
my-
going up with just what we doing?
Yeah, I think Poncho's doing
you want to
it.
come, senor?
I might as well join and see the fun you boys getting yourselves into.
Nice to see you again, Mr. Leeway. It is Pancho, senor. You remember? See?
Yes, sirree, Poncho. It's good to see you again. Good health as well.
See, good to see you too.
What a right proper gentleman right there. Look at him leaning against that pole. Well, look at that. What it is not. Is all my friends there? My boys and my girl there. How you folks doing? Oh, this gentleman here. I don't know this folk right here.
What's with the gun out?
Oh, nothing. Just security reasons. By the way, gentlemen, these two right here are my friends. They're part of,
All right, then.
they're good friends of mine.
What the fuck?
Hola, señorita.
Right
You're
there.
very small.
Yes, very small lady. Come
Let-
on, we gotta get moving.
Pardon me, gentlemen. I'm in the middle of some business here. You keep dressing nice.
My house. Well,
Oh, my
Ah!
bad. I got Jack out.
you son of a
Very
bitch.
nice jackets. What? Oh, see?
By the way, folks, when you have some time, when you're not busy with this current thing you're doing, I do have some great information for you folks that you might like to hear.
We're in the fair. We gotta find these folks. You reckon they'd be back where they were before?
See, maybe at the gun store, senor.
What's the name of these folks who wronged you so horribly, if you don't mind me asking?
They go by the name of the Flanagans.
Well, the Flagons politicians, I see. I might not be able to join in this one because I have some undercover work in the midst actually right now. It's the big house related here.
Oh, see.
A pawn show, by the way.
See.
Who in your crew here is the lead, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, Senor Bo.
Senor Ho?
Senor Bo, over there, senor.
Right here on the horse?
See.
Yeah.
I will join in another time. Currently, my gang is a little bit undercover at the moment because we have a big heist on our hands, and once we do our things, we'll be very notorious. So at the moment, I would love to help out the Flanagans because I have a political partner who's corrupt, who does not like the Flanagans either. But currently, I'm in a position where if I rob them, it blows my cover on another job.
That's fine, that's fine.
I wish you the best of luck in the future. We'll have some good drinks, and I'll tell you about the undercover corrupt politicians here who will give you leeway in this town for crimes. So I'll let you know about that soon
I know
enough.
Wonderful, thank you.
Sorry about that. I was a bit busy there.
Okay.
Monsieur, meet
Jackman, you should still get
Monsieur Clint is part of my business, you know.
Oh, Clint, it's a pleasure to meet you, by the way. I'm O'Connell Leeway.
Oh, pleasure to make your acquaintance there, sir. Clint Masterton.
Clint Masterton. Clint, have I met you before? You do sound very familiar indeed.
I probably do, sir. I'm running for state representative, so you probably have seen my name on my face around these parts plenty of times.
Oh, I've heard of you then, sir. Very well then. You, running for this, what position of a politician? As a mayor, president?
State representative.
State representative, that's what you said, that's right.
Yes. You know, it's a fun little campaign. I'm excited to do something for New Alexandria, so seeing where it takes us.
Well, I'll tell you one of your opponents, what's his name? Cornelius.
He already knows, don't worry.
I was gonna say, he probably won't be winning the race anytime soon. He's a little, I'll say, out of his league.
Well, from abusive candidates to candidates that have straight up and died, the field of available people is slowly dwindling.
Well, sure, by the way, it's good to see you again. You look quite dapper in your new clothing there. And by the way, must I say, Jeffrey, you look good as well.
Thank you very much, Riker.
Pardon me.
Merci beaucoup.
What did you call me?
Dapper?
No,
Meaning,
Jeffrey
fine?
there. Jeffrey.
O'Connell?
With what? I'm confused.
They call me Rocker for some reason.
No, I don't know why I do that. Some other man I know. He wears a top hat and all black and the same vest, but sorry about that, O'Connell.
Kind of sounds like a cunt if you ask me.
He's stealing my fashion sense then, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't really like him though.
Well,
Oh,
Miss...
wow, you've got a unique look about you.
Oh, I like to think I do.
He's well, the mustache, the hat, the belt, the shoes.
Mr. Clint, how is your campaign going, by the way? Do you think you might have a straight shot to the victory here?
I don't think it's a straight shot, sir. Obviously, any battle's got an uphill part to it. And, you know, there
Well,
are
the
some...
open wins, Monsieur Riker. Why am I calling you Riker? You got this in my fucking head.
His name's O'Connell.
O'Connell. Fucking idiot,
Well,
I swear to
you
God.
met the same guy too. Isn't he
Yeah, I
kind of
know, and he
stealing
was a
his fellow?
cunt.
Yeah, he's a fucking cunt.
Well, he doesn't wear glasses, and he doesn't have a beard. He has like a mole on his face that you can't miss.
So O'Connell, what have you been up to?
Well, I just met some Riley boys back there. It seems like they are all hot and bothered about something, but they're doing their own thing. We'll talk about that in private another time. It is definitely some business-oriented things there.
Wait, I am going to get changed out of this outfit. Feel free to watch if you want.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, Clint, is she had her eyes on you then, the lovely lady there. She is a good friend of mine, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I've actually heard you. I've heard of your name from by ways of her.
It's good to hear. Well, I hope you treat her well if she thinks she fancies you, Mr. Clint.
I don't know, sir. I'm humble, sir. I don't have no reason to believe one way or another.
Well, if she does, she is a fine specimen. Oh, how are you doing, Jacqueline? It's good to see you again.
I'm okay. What's about you, Monsieur Connor?
All right, I just had to ride through Valentine earlier today. Unfortunately, some bitch decided he wanted to tell me his entire life story and didn't buy a single drink in Valentine. What a real ass.
Well, you seem to get caught up with quite the characters, Monsieur.
Yes, sir, it's quite unfortunate.
Such as the maple syrup incident.
By the
I
way,
think about that. Ugh.
have you folks seen Mr. Price around by any chance? I do have some business with the man. Oh, no.
No.
I've heard stories about maple syrup today.
I don't want to remember that. Fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't want to remember the maple syrup, but you want to remember the walking of the wagon, left
No,
to
I
right,
don't want to remember
side
any
to
of that.
side,
God damn
up
it.
and down.
No.
I do remember going to Valentine and finding myself a very nice whore named Matilda.
Matilda.
And yes, and she was
she fucking cross-eyed or something?
she wearing a corset? She was wearing a corset, and she had the curves of an angel. I'll tell you.
Cross-eyed.
She didn't say.
No, she was not
Does she
cross-eyed.
break her fucking pocket watch as well while she's at it?
I'll tell you what, I have more taste in women than you think I do, Miss Jacqueline.
Did you pull off her wig?
She was not wearing a wig, boy.
I'm joking. Oh, Jesus.
Watch your tongue there, boy. A young man using such unsavory words towards an older man and a woman in your presence as well.
She's not older than me. What?
You might want to go wash that eyebrow of you there. It looks a little messed up afterwards.
I'm used to it.
I believe there's a cardinal right there too, so you might need to say a couple Hail Marys and a few Our Fathers.
Look at
Well,
that.
at least he remembers.
Our Father who art in heaven,
Well,
hallowed be your name. Thy
A man
kingdom
of the
come.
Lord himself. Is that who you
Will
are?
be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily
Archbishop
bread, and
Joseph
forgive us our
Montano,
trespasses as we
Cardinal of the Holy
forgive
Roman
those
Catholic and
trespass.
Apostolic Church.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
As the kingdom, power, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Sorry, had to finish it.
My name is O'Connell Leeway. I am a man who lacks God occasionally, but I do find myself in the Catholic Church praying for my sins and admitting them openly to a good pasture.
Well, we do hold Sunday service. We'll be holding it this weekend, mostly at the fair, though. So District 4, 3:30 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and that'll be at the church in Blackwater, both Saturday and Sunday.
Well, I might find myself there with my friends here, enjoying ourselves the festivities, and maybe I could pray a couple of my sins away to the good Catholic God.
Well, we do hold confession an hour beforehand, but I do know I will be opening the fair with the governor and all them tomorrow.
Can I admit one thing to you, sir? I have this one. It's been heavy on my heart for a while now. And I haven't told very many people this. When I was a young lad, I murdered my father in cold blood. Do you think I ever could redeem myself from that? To the Lord's eyes? I stuck him right in the neck.
Yeah, with enough money, that's what he's trying to say.
Did he deserve it? Is the question.
Oh, he was a real asshat, but if he deserved it, perhaps not. Perhaps he did. Who's hard to say? I was a young man back then, conflicted by emotions and so on.
Well, we can discuss it further at length later, perhaps.
Oh, I think I can afford that, perhaps, maybe. You sound like you make a good profit from the sins people confess to you, by the way. For God's sake, of course, I mean not like money at all.
I the only thing I charge for is weddings and funerals. Otherwise, during Holy Mass on the weekend, people feel free to donate, but otherwise, that's it.
Monsieur? Why the fuck do you have belly dancing Jews on you?
Why are you juggling those coins in front of? Because you're making me quite jealous, honestly. My pockets have been quite into these things.
I want to see
He's
how
trying to show
you
you
don't
what the
lie,
Pope
you know?
pays him to be a cardinal.
No. It's my coat. I have chainmail in my coat.
Oh, very interesting. Is that to protect you from arrows and swords and knife blows?
More or less wild animals.
Wild animals. Was a good case. I know the wolves can be quite wily, of course.
Yes, more or less the animals. It's not going to stop a bullet. No. But animals, yes, most indefinitely.
I mean, have you ever tested it before? Because you can test it, it might stop a bullet.
Let's not. Especially not with that.
This would probably blow
Even
a
though I
man in
have
half.
one myself.
Very nice. What model does that make? It seems like you got a bit of a fancier one.
Here, take a look.
I don't think we get the same one, actually.
Look at the same thing.
Oh, it seemed like you had silver on yours for a second. Mine was just cold
But
steel.
I mean, of course, I have this.
Very nice. Very fancy gun there.
Quint.
That'll put a stop to a moose in one hit.
Something I can help you with? Everything all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, someone said my name. That's all.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, Jacqueline and Jeffrey, how did you make friends with Mr. Clint here, the politician running for office?
That
we've
I
known
do
him
want
for
to
a
know.
while.
Oh, yeah, you know, I've known him before I knew you, monsieur, you know?
Yeah.
Perhaps you can enlighten us all how we had to do things, you know?
Well, I guess maybe he
About
was
the
a...
training exercise?
Was he a past lover of yours then, Miss Jacqueline?
No.
No, heavens no.
Oh, how unfortunate. Well, I'm lucky then.
No,
I mean,
I was hired by some people to kidnap him. as a training exercise,
Yeah.
and the sheriffs caught on, but the sheriffs never even came or were alerted that the factory went
Yeah, the
missing.
video was unsuccessful.
Unfortunate.
And the civilians that we passed just let me carry on with a mask on
No
my
one even
face.
cared.
Oh, Mr. Clint, you know, our little group here is a company that offers protection for money, of course. It ain't free, it ain't that cheap either.
Oh, no, we are security guards, monsieur.
He's
Oh.
paying us.
Oh, very good. Perhaps you want an extra gun to join you, Mr. Clint.
Yeah, they
What
told
makes you
him,
say that?
Well, consider these two
Oh,
friends are
monsieur.
here. Two of them are my employees.
Oh well. They're all very kind people, and there's a reason I'm paying them.
They're good folks. This is Jeffrey. There, he's a good young man. He's grown into such a strong man. He is. I found him when he was such a young and lost
Jeff is a
adult.
good shooter, I'm a good fighter, and Monsieur O'Connell over here has a very good silver tongue.
I wouldn't call it silver, maybe gold instead, because I do try to tell as many truths as possible.
True, and I can help you with your campaign. Such as second propaganda, so to say.
I can spread great things about you, sir, and also I can really talk a nasty tongue about your competitors there. So some of them are quite.
Well, Clint has the support of the church, as he is a Catholic man himself, and but so does Miss Flanagan as well. I think both him and Miss Flanagan would be fine additions to the state representatives.
Oh, I should mention, Miss Flanagan, I've heard was involved in a couple murders recently. Believe it or not.
I very much doubt that. Miss Flanagan is quite the devoted Catholic.
Oh, you would be surprised what you hear on the streets. Well, hopefully it's all rumors, of course.
You hear
Mr.
many.
O'Connell.
I hear many things on the streets, and apparently I've killed the governor. So get that, but yet he's delivering the speech tomorrow. So
Very interesting. You're a holy man who killed a man who's still alive. Very interesting.
yeah.
Maybe that's part of the holy part. Maybe he just brought him back, so it's not technically murder. Who knows?
I know rumors can quite be real nasty.
It's not really murder if the man comes back from the dead, right?
No, sir, right.
Let me help you find your outfits. Is you struggling?
Now, Mr. Clint, am I gonna leave you two of my associates here, or do you need an extra gun?
Oh, you know what, sir? You're more than welcome to. Yeah, I honestly didn't have any plans. I think right now what I was going to do was tag my way over to Blackwater just to kind of inspect the area. Not anything exciting.
Well, how about we ask you this safely then? What are you charging? What rates do they accept over there?
How do you mean?
How much are you paying them?
How much are you paying them?
How much am I paying them? I'm paying them only $20 a week right now, but with a nice conditional bonus if I win my election.
Fair enough, then I'll accept the same rate as well
I don't know
then.
how to match.
Well, I don't need an extra hired gun, sir.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Clint. Yes, you do.
You will be surprised how
I
much
don't have the budget to afford another hired gun there.
We'll put my outfit on.
Well, if you should do it like this, if you should win, which I highly think you will. If you do win, then you pay him a surplus.
How about this? I have a better offer for you. Since you've hired those two already on a salary there that you are paying, I will offer my service this way. I'll ride along with you. I will withdraw my $5 and $10 fees, which the $5 a ride along, just in case something happens. If nothing happens, I can pay the $5. $10 to get into a gunfight. I'll waive those two fees there. But I will charge you for every man I kill in your protection for $25 each. And if that happens, that happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And my service is free then.
I'll make you a deal, fella.
That's not bad.
I'll make it through the election and I'll live to see my,
Yes.
what did I say, ascension to Congress. I'll make sure you get $300 in your pocket.
Oh, sounds good then. I'll make sure. Then I'll come along then free of charge because of that offer there. And when you win, $300 will be in my pocket. If you don't, unfortunate. But at the same time, I can watch my two new associates here perform the job well and make sure they do the job right.
Not only are they getting paid, but they're getting valuable training as well.
That's good to see. And of course, I gotta keep them on a tight leash here by writing down the faults and the things they do good as well. You know, performance and so on, meetings and things of that sort.
Okay.
I see. Well, like I said, I was just gonna head to Blackwater for a bit.
So let's see if we can get me matching, Jacqueline.
I don't know. They were gonna. I'm gonna get some fancy clothes. Perhaps you can help them get dressed appropriately for a formal event.
All right. Do you think I'm dressed well enough? I think I am dressed well
I
enough
think you're
myself.
perfectly fine. Absolutely.
I think you're missing a tie.
Yeah, a tie
I
would be nice.
prefer a bow instead, sorry, sir. Ties chafe my neck in a weird way.
Let's see here. Oh, I didn't see it beforehand. It was too dark in here. I don't know. I'm dressed a little bit brighter.
What do you need me to take off my
The
coat?
fair is such a bright
Your
event, you know.
coat and your vest.
I'll tell you what, a lot of colors do not suit me, unfortunately.
Okay,
I prefer the
but
nice
go for
midnight black I
shirt.
have on here.
I think it's
I'd
near
keep the coat.
50.
I'd go with maybe
White shirt. Let's see.
a red vest to match your bow tie.
Oh, red
And
vest
there
might
you
be
go.
nice. I do actually enjoy the crimson look you have there as well, sir.
Yeah. Well, I could tell you that my vest, and you might actually like my vest.
Maybe I'll start a new wardrobe then. Let's take a look here.
For me, monsieur.
Let me get you the number. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Make sure to save the outfit.
Oh, I did. Don't worry, I added it to my I'm gonna throw in my whole saddlebag here for the extra clothing.
You know. Thank God the women don't dress like that anymore.
I've never been much for women who cover themselves up so completely.
Yeah, it's a bit it's a bit much.
Looking good.
Well, I appreciate that, boy. I do.
Not bad. I don't know. I think without maybe the Baudelaire across you, I think without the Baudelaire, I think you'd look might have damn fine.
I don't think it would look well as well, but I need to make sure I make a speedy reload after incidences, considering that I'm a gun for hire. So it's unfortunately required part of my dress here.
True. Well, we'll end up seeing it. We'll know it's you tomorrow at the very least.
That's right. This is for tomorrow for the ride to Blackwater.
We're talking privately.
No worries. I do enjoy the red very much, I do.
It is a deeper red. It's not bad though.
I look forward to the festivities tomorrow, Mr. What was your name again? One more time.
Archbishop Joseph Matano.
Mr. Joseph Patano, Bishop Joseph Patano. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I was not expecting to meet so many fancy gentlemen today alongside my friends here. I didn't know they had picked up extra work until now.
Well, you always expect the unexpected.
Yes, you're right.
All right. Well, it is getting late. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing in the meantime, but I'll be doing it.
Well, if you find yourself getting some rest, I hope you get the much needed rest you need there, son, and you enjoy your relaxation.
Yes. Well, I gotta get some sleep before tomorrow. So, Daddy, bye.
Take care. Enjoy. So, Marcus, I have a question for you.
What?
Are you folks planning on robbing this politician here, or are you seeing it through? Never mind. Talk to you later.
Y'all fellas about ready?
Well,
Oh, very ready, sir.
I guess we can. Oh, yeah, we're ready.
Girl.
Sean, give us a second. I actually have to talk about something very private with him. You know, father and son things. Or not.
All right, then. What is your angle here?
Oops.
No,
I
I don't really. I don't know. I don't know if we should.
Well, he's definitely on a list of the top, but I want the other one to happen first before we do any big robberies, by the way.
If we want to make ourselves legitimate in ways, we'll stick with him.
All right, then.
So we don't ever get in trouble.
Come in. What's up? Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah. Recycling? Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I'm in character right now. Sorry, I didn't hear what you were saying.
They said, let's go to Blackwater.
Oh, I'm ready.
Blackwater, yep. Let's head on that way then.
Yeah, Jack, can we get the Blackwater?
talk with him while we ride.
No, that's something I only want to tell her.
Whisper to each other. Go on.
No, I'm sure you can tell us.
Get on the right side here. You know, Mr. O'Connell, I was doing some thinking.
What about it?
I think for now I'm good with these two individuals just on my security team. I could possibly use more individuals though if I'm elected, so.
Well, let me know. I do have quite a few other hands on hand as well.
Yes, you know, and just taking into account the budget and everything like that, we can only spend so much. I didn't realize there was such limitations. Sorry.
Now,
campaign limitations and whatnot, you know.
Now, don't let Mr. Price try to bully you into him using his service instead. I know he's quite competitive with things out here these days.
Which one's Mr. Price?
He runs Secure Serve, I believe it's called, or Civil Serve, or something along those lines, some kind of ridiculous name.
Oh, I see. Oh, so it's just these two. That's all I have and really all I need.
Well, that's good to hear then.
Oh, pardon, let me get out of your way.
Do you all have a minute to speak?
I do not wish to hear your long-winded story again, boy, just so you know. We are quite busy.
I got something you might be interested in.
Hold up the horses here, hold up the horses here. This man is going to be asking us some questions, I believe. Now, son, I want you to know that we are very busy right now and we have to make haste, so please be quick about it.
Well, if you're busy, that's no problem at all, then. I totally understand. It ain't a long story, mister. I was just gonna offer you some things if maybe you were interested in them.
Oh, then be quick about it, son. We have meetings to meet and places to be, of course.
You're the man who owns the saloon back in Valentine, correct?
No, I don't own it, but I do run it occasionally, Mr.
Well,
Antonio.
all right, then. Well, I got something you might be interested in for your clients over there down at the saloon.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt you. You should bring up with Mr. Cletus, because he'd be more interested than myself. Currently, I'm on a job here, as you can see.
Well, I'm sorry then. Just wanted to see if maybe you wanted to buy some shine.
Well, perhaps you bring up Cletus. He'd be more interested than myself.
Which one's Cletus?
Well, he lives over there in Valentine. He's got a big red beard, a big belly. You couldn't miss him.
Well, I'll head on over there. I'm sorry to waste your time, mister.
Oh, it's time is of the instance.
Well, have a good one.
Well, politician, consider that your first time I saved your life there. That meant it is really long-winded. You would surely have died of old age listening to him go on about his life story he told me earlier today.
I owe you a debt of gratitude then. Oh, Lord. People can be a little long-winded.
Oh, he can be for sure. Part of my ruse as well. I was quite annoyed by it earlier today.
Well, sometimes people are okay to talk to me. I don't mind if they ask questions and whatnot, you know. I'm not, like, exactly trying to be untouchable, as I was telling these two earlier, you know. It's okay for people to approach.
I understand that, but I already knew the individual there.
Yeah. Ready to pick up the pace a bit? Yep.
Monsieur O'Connell, Monsieur Jeffrey was talking about what we could do with the gentleman on the road. If you two want to lean back and discuss on my thoughts on that.
I think we can leave it to his own fates there.
I think it's pretty good business if you listen to Mr.
Right.
Jeffrey's what he did.
All right, Jeffrey. What do you propose there, or is it something else?
We should go on a long run for this. If he doesn't get elected, we do what we do. But for now, I kind of want to go on a long run, see where this takes us, and maybe I could legitimize our business. But I think for now, I don't think he's gonna get elected. To be honest, We're just having fun.
Right
But
then. I also want to make sure I knew what was going on there and be inside the loop here, since considering that I am part of this gang we've got going here.
Yeah, we're working for him, but listen,
Well,
we
the real target
we
right now.
kidnapped him. Listen, we kidnapped him. We were trying to rob a general store. He came in. She decided to kidnap him, and we did. And he worked out I guess a compromise that we work for him, and if he says anything or does anything that we don't like, or says anything that we don't like, we kill him.
Well, I wish I would have
seems
known that.
trustworthy.
I wish I would have known that sooner, because now he knows who I am as well. But oh well. By the way, the real true target will be Mr. Price. By the way, because I know for a fact he carries a lot of money on his person, easily taking $200 bills at a time.
Just me and Jacqueline are enjoying this for now. I don't think he'll get elected. If he does, guess what? We'll have a legitimate business, and we can do whatever we want. And he has a lawyer that can defend us if anything goes wrong.
All right, then we'll issue him his notice. Then if he fails, we'll explain to him how things will work. If he succeeds, we will explain to him how things will work along our side. Then, if he wants to make it through the next day or two,
we're counting on him succeeding and legitimizing who we are, so we can do what we want when we want.
That's good to hear. That's a good idea there. Means we'll be we'll have a solid position in the law here that will protect our hides. Then
Imagine that. We could corrupt the whole fucking law system.
Well, that's good to hear.
State representative. This is just fucking grand.
Well, he can pardon us every time something bad happens.
You mentioned that.
So it was undercover work for the sheriffs and government and so on.
I'm just so glad he walked into that journal store and she took the initiative.
Morning, partner.
She's a fucking wonder. Oh, wow.
Here's the thing, though. I want you to understand. When the time comes, we'll be robbing Mr. Price, and that might make it a little harder for ourselves to be friends of the politician, but we'll see where things go. We'll see what time tells. Maybe he can be honest. I said it was a misunderstanding there. Mr. Price had it coming. It was a act of emotion against him. Or something, but we'll figure it out.
Do we almost have enough men and women?
No, I've talked to a few people who might be interested, but they might be more bookkeepers and those sort of things, not guns themselves. Though I did make friends with that other gang that came through town here with the guns. I was helping out with the Flanagans, but here's the issue. I think we have to go this way, right? Here's the issue with the Flanagans. If we rob them, or I help them out of that robbery there, then well, my cover's blown for future endeavors. So I left it up to those boys that do their work there. They're more of a unruly gang, more of a wild cards who ride freely.
Okay.
What a hole you got there.
Oh, this is the road into. Okay.
Hello, sir. Move it. Well then.
Hello.
All right, Jeffrey, get back on duty here. Make sure you do this man proud.
Okay.
I'll be watching, Jeffrey. If you mess up, he'll be a mark on your reputation there. I want to make sure that I did a right job hiring you for the security service here.
Oh hell, the missus has me out hunting damn near every day.
Sorry about that.
Selling up hides to send the kid to school. I tell you, boys,
Everything okay?
married life ain't what it's made out to be.
No, it's fine.
Well, what can you do?
Oops, sorry about that.
Yeah, I gotta make sure these folks, since I come along for the ride, I'll make sure my employees here do a good job. You know, status reports and so on. They get a monthly one.
Oh, it's quite alright. You don't have to keep that many tabs on them, so they're doing quite alright under my care. I just hired them directly.
I know, and they do a fine job most of the time, but I like to see how they do on this job here.
And I'll be more than glad to let you know how they do, so I'll report back to you.
I appreciate that very much so. And if I find some more, if you ever need more, I do have some other boys who might need some work as well. But if you're good with these two, of course, you're good as well then.
Obviously, I'm very obliged to that, and I'll be sure to keep that in mind. I say these two have done a fantastic job so far, and well, plenty more than enough, actually.
Right
The small female is actually more than enough. Mr. Jeffrey is just icing on the cake.
Oh, do mind, Mr. Jeffrey. He's quite blunt sometimes, so I do apologize for that. He's
fine. I'll get him. Yeah, I get it. He's young. He will mature, though. He's already decided to wear a suit for the first time, it's my understanding.
Well, good for you, boy. Better than those rags you were wearing before.
I wouldn't call them rags, per se, but, it looks nice.
Appreciate it.
I'll be good with them.
Well, I guess I'll leave you folks at it then. I'm gonna go and show you myself and a bit of Valentine. I hope to see my employees around here soon. But make sure you guys do enjoy your day, and I hope you have a lovely time. And I will convince the good word of Mr. Clint to everybody I see that they should vote for you.
You know, so I appreciate that. Mostly, I want you to encourage people just to go vote. 22nd to the 24th.
Sounds good.
You're absolutely right. You take care there, Mr.
Likewise.
Oh, take care.